Hey, everybody. Welcome to my show. It's going to be interesting. Today is just going to be a chat with yes or no questions. So I will be doing a yes or no question for everybody. Just saying. So we'll wait for some peeps to get up in here. I advertise last minute. So usually if I advertise earlier, there's a lot more people in here, but it's all good. Here we are. Don't be shy, guys. Let me see something. Hold on, guys. Let me see. Give me just a second, folks. I'm trying to think about something. All right. Yeah. How are you doing, Angel? I got the King of Swords for myself. Your aura is blue, like a light blue, white, and yellow. You said, I'm feeling a little blah. You said, I've been sick. I think it might just be one of those days. It's really stormy looking here. So I understand what you're saying. He said, I'm from Pennsylvania and the weather has been bipolar. Yeah. Like I said, it looks like it's going to storm. Honestly, the winds are nasty out there and it's gross. Tomorrow's a big day for me. Yeah, big day. Lots of growth, you guys. I feel like I'm 18 again. Honestly, I really do. Yeah, just lots of stuff to sort and organize and figure out and all that stuff. You said congrats on whatever this big thing is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a big deal. Kevin, your aura is yellow, a little bit of orange, mostly yellow. Welcome. You said it's been a while. Yeah, I was thinking that. Where do you live now? So Angel's in Pennsylvania. I lived in Philadelphia for 2 years. I would never do it again. I am not a city person. Okay, Kevin. I got you. I stopped reading for India because my financial institution doesn't work with PayPal, Cash App in India. All right, Angel, if you have a yes or no question, you can ask me. Okay, so Javier has a light blue aura with white, similar to yours, only you have some yellow in yours. So you said, is Javier wanting to see me again? I'm getting a June connection. So could be your birthday's in June or his birthday's in June, or that's a time frame. June. It feels like Cancer season, so the end of June. I got the Fool. Absolutely. 100%. And the Three of Swords. He misses you so bad. So much. And the Ace of Cups. He loves you. This is like, I want to have this playful new start with you. Like fuzzy lovey, fuzzy dovey. You said, I just want to know what my aura color is. I'm seeing blue, not light blue like Angel's. Yours is like a medium blue with 10% white. And you have a little bit of gray in your aura. So look up gray color psychology, blue color psychology, and then I just 10% white. I just asked again, what do I need to know? Second time I pulled this card out of all these cards. King of Swords. So this is all about like authority, self-authority, self-respect, logic, just being strong. This card comes up a lot for like military leadership or like a leader. Yeah, you got to look it up, Kevin. I'm not going to explain it all. Just look up yellow color psychology or an orange color psychology. Go to Google and click on images. See, guys, it might be a little sunny. I don't know if I'm going to keep these on. We have to get really strong in who and what we are. This goes for everybody in the chat room. Once you know who you are, it's like a ship with a direction in life. And sometimes we get lost at sea. I'm going to be honest, you guys. My nose itches like crazy. We have to rebuild. I kind of describe like I have PTSD from the military, and I kind of describe it as like being in the ocean, and I'm a submarine, and we get, cannonballed, right? You get holes, right? You get cannonballed. So we have to go as a submarine. We have to park ourselves in the harbor or the shop, if you will, to get repaired. So I'm going to show you guys kind of what I'm talking about. All right. So if you're a submarine, and these are like cannonballs, right? So your submarine is going to get holes in it, right? Yeah, there's holes. So we need to take our butt over here to the harbor, right? We need to go to the harbor for repair. It's like the mechanic, or if you will. And that's God. You know, it requires a lot of stuff. Basically, you're rebuilding yourselves. So repair and rebuild. You know, when you're at the bottom, you guys, like this is your submarine. And you're at the bottom, you know, you hit rock bottom because you have holes in you. You've gotten shot, all these cannonballs, like you've been shot at, right? So when you go up here, there's a lot of things that involves. You're repairing and you're rebuilding. And that's where I'm at right now. What's crazy is my ship has been out in the ocean for a while. So I'm like, for me, I mean, guys, it's a big deal. You know, I'm starting, like, for me, it's like I'm starting at the bottom, you know. Yeah. But it's okay. It's okay, because I'm gonna be on this show and you guys are gonna see me evolve and you guys are gonna see me change. And I hope to inspire you guys to evolve and change also. Auras definitely change. There's a lot of things that can affect an aura. If you see something scary, or if you are excited by something you see, yeah, things can definitely change. You said you recently said June as well. If I said that and I'm saying it again, well, there's some consistency there. You said, let's see what happens. Yeah, for sure. Cancer season. That's end of June is what I'm picking up on. Where are you from, Aquarius? I'm doing one yes or no question for all of you guys. As long as you're in the United States, or you can accept PayPal or Cash App. So you guys, we have to focus. I feel like I need to get my colored pencils because this is just a chat today. Hold on a second. I'm going to grab my colored pencils. Give me 1 second. All right, I got them. See, guys, I have certain beliefs. One of those beliefs is it's never too late to change your life. I'm actually going to bring up my journal real quick while I'm on here. Hold on a second. Okay, I got my journal. Now, if you guys haven't had a yes or no question, please ask. Crap, I forgot to grab water. I got to grab water. Hold on a minute. See, guys, we need to conquer our fears as well. Whatever, you know, our fears are. Life doesn't have to be scary. It can be scary. I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends how you look at things, what you listen to, what your perspective is, your perception. See, when you believe in yourself, you guys, any and all things are possible. There's no like, oh, I wonder if this can happen. You know, like something you want, you dream of. Like when you truly believe in yourself, you know it's possible. Queen of coins. Just saying. My card's the king of coins, FYI. So yeah, I'm just going to hang out with you guys and motivate you guys today and answer yes or no questions. as I go through stuff. Through shite on my computer. You know what really annoys me is people that are like, oh, I'm getting old. Quote, I'm getting old. That's so annoying. It's like, get the hell out of my view. Like, I don't want to be around people like that. Honestly. Hey, Mercedes, your aura is orange and yellow. What you could do, Mercedes, is Google and type in orange color psychology and click images. And then yellow color psychology and click images. All right, Mercedes, you get one yes or no question. Go ahead and ask me. Of course, you guys can always do paid readings after that, but I am offering a free one, just one for every person. And I also want to say, you guys, your past does not define you. Whatever your past was a direct reflection of your own beliefs or lack thereof. This goes for everybody, you guys. Remember the 5 values I teach you? Remember what I teach you guys about your submarine right here? This is your submarine, you guys. The submarine is right here. It has holes in it right now. But what we want to do, you guys, is build a really strong sense of self. Like a strong, without any holes, right there. Submarine. So Mercedes, I don't have that deck on me right now. So think of something else, like any yes or no question. If you guys are hanging out with people that are saying they're getting old, cut those people off. Like, if you guys value yourself, like, why would you settle? Like, honestly, you guys. Like, you should not be hanging out with people that do drugs and alcohol and are sleeping around. Like, that's not cool. I don't care how long you've known the person for. It says something about your who you are. Honestly, guys, because if you know your worth, you're not going to be associating with people that don't choose to grow, that don't choose to level up. It doesn't, I'm not saying that you're like saying they're bad people. Just to let me be clear, no one's saying that. You know, I was reading a quote in my journal. It says, quote, "No one can make us feel inferior without our consent," by Franklin D. Roosevelt. And it's so true, you guys. When you know your worth, and I'm going to raise my hand again, the 5 values I teach you: honesty, respect, communication, accountability, and commitment. When you know your worth, why would we allow, if you know who you are right here, why would you allow anybody to make you feel inferior? To me, that doesn't make any sense. That means that you have more work to do on yourself. So Mercedes, what do you want to ask me? It could be anything. It could be like, am I going to have a good evening? Is tomorrow going to be a good day? I wrote, remember, it is simply their ego. If we recognize ego in ourselves and another person, then we can immediately bring it to their attention and then detach. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Take your time. I wrote, when we commit to ourselves this journey of self-love and self-respect, wholeness and integrity. Oh, I'm going to leave this out. Keep it to myself, but yeah, I'll leave out the rest of that. Keep that private. Okay, so will I make enough money this month for what I want? White light. White light. Queen of Wands. Absolutely. And more. And some. 3 of Cups. Double high five, Mercedes. You're very welcome. Yeah, today's just a chat, you guys. I mean, I am pulling some cards for you guys, but it's mostly just a chat. I have a really big day ahead of me tomorrow. I like that little prayer and heart. Four of Wands for me. One step at a time, guys. Remember what I said to you. It's never too late for anything. Also, I would encourage you guys not to be farting around in your life. You know, just hanging out with people. That's like not going to get you anywhere, you guys. Like you're way better than that, dude. You should be hanging out with people that want to better themselves. Otherwise, you stay stuck your whole life. You're not going to grow. You're not going to be able to help people. You're not going to get that fulfillment. You're not going to be serving people, society. If you just hang out on the couch with people. And I got the King of Swords. This is the third time out of all these cards I pulled this card for myself on this show. I mean, today. But yeah, I mean, if you really ask yourself, like, what's the point in even hanging out with somebody? Do you guys ever ask yourself that? Like, what's the point? I mean, if you guys are gonna go exercise, okay, fine. I can understand that. Like, that makes sense. You know, if you're gonna exercise together or do something, you know, productive, but I can't. I just think that you guys are. I think that we're not being honest with ourselves when we're like, "Hey, you want to play Nintendo games?" You know, or "Hey, do you want to go get some drinks?" Or "Hey, let's go get some tea." You know, there's what's the point in that? Like, I really don't respect that. Like, I'm just being real, you guys. Like, I just feel like you're not being like we're not being honest with ourselves. Like when we do that. You know, life is precious. Maybe you could journal and have tea. If you want tea or coffee, well, I wouldn't recommend coffee because there's caffeine in it. But decaffeinated herbal tea while you're journaling, you know? But like to sit on your butt and sit with somebody at a coffee shop. You know what I'm saying, you guys? Like, why? Like, life, I feel like that's gluttonous to me. It feels like a lack of self-discipline. It feels like you're wasting time. It's futile. Like, I got the King of Swords again, dude. This is insane. This is about being an authority, a leader, you know, discipline. Speaking of the King of Swords, he's very disciplined. You guys want to change your lives, right? Change your family. I mean, not change your family, help your family, build a family, make a harmonious, happy home. Well, rise above. I got it again. I can't, dude, guys, I cannot make this up. This is the fifth or sixth time I've pulled this card out of all these cards. So I'm going to pull up. I know what it means, but let me just pull it up for you guys. King of Swords meaning. Okay. So the King of Swords says the King of Swords signifies intellectual power, mental mind power, authority, and clear and logical thinking. He represents a mature man with sound reasoning and the ability to make decisive, well-considered choices. It says, in an upright position, this card suggests that you are in your power. This is what I'm saying, you guys. You are in your power, ruling from a place of authority and respect. Okay, you said, is the person I'm currently in a relationship with my future spouse? Okay, let's see here. White light. Seven of Cups. Two of Swords. No. I'm getting Gemini. If you're not a Gemini, that person might be a Gemini. If neither of you are, it's the person you're supposed to be with is a Gemini, or Gemini season, so the end of May, beginning of June. Again, that's an end of May, beginning of June, but the answer is no. There's another person. The Seven of Cups, Two of Swords, Page of Swords. What's up with this Gemini thing that I'm picking up on? Mercedes, thank you for the donation. Mercedes donated 1111, guys. Guys, I am grateful for all the experiences that I have had. Every single one. I believe in repair. I believe in healing. I believe in restoration. I believe ultimately, number one, in self-respect. King of Swords. Here's what it says, you guys. The King of Swords is a symbol of intellectual power and authority, and he has the courage and intellect to achieve all that he desires. Amen. When this card appears in a tarot reading, you are in power, ruling from a place of authority and respect. You stand firm in your truth. That's the sword, you guys. And express yourself with deep conviction, the sword. As a result, others pay attention to what you have to say. The King of Swords indicates that you have clarity, that's the sword, clarity of mind, and you can perceive the truth. So it is up to you to take the lead with providing an objective point of view, and making decisions on impartial judgment. It's a yes or no question chosen. And Mercedes, dear, you get a question since you just donated. Like any question. Hey, Shelly. Yeah, chosen. I need you to ask me a yes or no question. Okay, said, okay, will I meet a true soulmate lover in August? Why August? It's May. Why August? You're going to meet the King of Swords, which is the card that keeps coming up for me. But obviously, it's not me that you're meeting. Someone like me. Page of Swords, King of Swords. Yes, you will. Okay. And the Queen of Pentacles. My card's the King of Pentacles, but yeah. Well, today it's the King of Swords, but I got the Queen of Pentacles twice. I pulled it. You will. Yes. Absolute yes. I reshuffled all the cards and I got the Queen of Pentacles again. You're very welcome. Queen of Pentacles again. Dude, this is insane. I got it like 3-4 times in a row for you. We are blessed, you guys. It just means yes. It's a yes. Shelly said, is Adrian going to go away if I ignore him? Why don't you be mature and communicate? Just say, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm not going to respond. Instead of ignoring him. That's very childish. And that's bad karma too. Communicate. Value number 3 is communication, open and direct. Grow up, Shelly. It's immature. I got the Fool. Look at this Joker. It's immature. And no, you're going to hurt him and you're going to get bad karma. I got the 3 of Swords. You don't, look it up. 3 of Swords. It's a bad idea. I told you what you need to do. It doesn't matter. You still need to be mature, Queen of Coins. You still need to be a mature woman and communicate to him how you feel and then just let him know, hey, I'm not going to be communicating with you anymore. Don't be immature. That's what I'm getting is immature cards. I got the Queen of Coins twice in a row. It doesn't matter what he did. You're responsible for your actions. Call him out on his shit and tell him you're not going to talk to him anymore. It's that simple. Otherwise, it's going to come back. It's going to bite you. I got the 3 of Swords. It's not going to be good. You have a responsibility. Your side of the street is to say, hey, fucker, I think you're fake. Like, hey, I think you're fake. I'm not going to communicate with you anymore. Bye. Period. Don't just be passive aggressive. Hey, Diamond. One yes or no question for everybody in the chat room, guys. Whatever you guys want to ask me. Three of Swords again. It's very bad karma if you don't communicate directly because you're not being honest with him and you're not communicating. What do I teach you about the 5 values? Honesty, respect, communication, accountability, and commitment. Out of all these cards, I got the 3 of Swords again. You will get bad karma if you do not be honest, number 1, and 3, communicate and be like, hey, I think you're scamish. Like, I don't believe you and don't talk to me anymore. I'm done. You can't just be passive aggressive and expect him to mind read. That's very immature. You said, I like that you're really honest. My something, I don't know what BM represents. You said her separated W is that ignore because she don't care about my feelings. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what BM means. You guys, when you rise above, people are going to either level up or they're going to leave. Period. Queen of Coins again. This is the weirdest thing ever. Guys, like there's a whole stack of cards here. And there's the King of Coins on the bottom. That's my card. It is so weird. I keep getting that Queen of Coins over and over. Look at this. Baby mama, you said, I really like that you're honest. My baby mama or separated W is like that. Okay. Yeah. It's good to be direct, you guys. Open and direct with people. I got the 9 of Cups on that. Very open and direct with people. You don't need their approval. You're not searching for their validation. So just say it like it is. It's the best way to do it. And if their feelings are going to be hurt, that's their issue. I don't know what to say. I would rather be honest than kiss someone's ass. Yeah, don't be shy, guys. Let me know what you guys want to know. Everybody in here is going to get a yes or no question. So whatever you guys want to ask me, don't be shy, guys. Hello, Mary. Your aura is white. I wrote in my journal, I believe we can have anything we desire. See, guys, we learn from our mistakes. Once our submarine, our ship sinks, you guys learn from that. I'm like a submarine right now with a lot of holes in it. But I'm in the repair zone, guys. I'm in the repair harbor right now. And I'm telling you guys, we learn. You get that self-respect solid, right? You get it. And then people are going to level. King of Swords, OMG. Dude, I'm getting the same cards over and over again. King of Swords, that's me. But seriously, guys. You said, is S my true soulmate I am meant to be with? Okay, let's look. Ten of Wands. Six of Swords, no. Okay, will Mario come to me this Friday? Mario has a red, yellow, orange aura. Very sexual, that person. Super sexual energy. Will they come to you this Friday? The Fool? Oh, good Lord. Yes, King of Wands. This is sexual energy. So, yes. You said, is S going to communicate soon? Okay, will S communicate soon? Ten of Wands, Six of Swords, no. You can donate and I can find out when, like when he's going to communicate. Does it show you guys my poll results or no? Oh my gosh, the Queen of Coins came out again. Why? Why does she keep coming out? So strange. And the King of Coins. Dude, I cannot make this up. I don't know if it shows you guys my poll. Like once you guys vote, does it show you the results? You said it's my crush. Sad since I've been gone. Is your crush sad since you've been gone? Yes. Ace of Coins. Ten of Cups. Very much. But you know what I'm seeing, you guys? If someone doesn't, like, if they don't value you, like, you know what I mean? That's what's going on is it sounds like this dude didn't value you, right? He didn't value you. So that means he wasn't ready for you. So if you're single, then you can let him back in when he's ready. As long as he owns up to everything. As long as he's willing to, you know what I'm saying? Own up to all his, like anything that bothered you, he needs to own up to it all. And if he doesn't, he's not ready for you, period. That's the thing. We need to be able to express. Queen of Coins again. Dude, this is insanity. I keep pulling this card. But honestly, you should be able to talk to your partner about anything. King of Swords. Anything at all. So if you guys come back together, you need to be like, hey, I'm still bothered by this, or this hurt me, you know. And if he's like all defensive and not willing to own up to it, and this goes both ways. If somebody doesn't own up, they're not willing to talk about, bye-bye. You cut that off until they're willing to step up and listen to you. Otherwise, they're emotionally immature. Why do you want somebody in your life that can't even look at the pain they caused you? They're not even willing to talk about it. You said he ignored me because I did the same. Well, two wrongs doesn't make a right. You guys are both responsible for your actions. Both peeps. I got the King of Swords again. Dude, guys, I've never done this so much with all these cards. This is crazy. Okay, it's like, God, I get it. I get it, God. I really get it. The King of Swords is my card. I totally get it. Like, wow. King of Swords again. It's almost humorous. It's like crazy how much it keeps popping out like this. Like, wow. Where is my water at? What did I do with the dang thing? Guys, I could have sworn I grabbed my water. Am I losing my mind? Where? Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm hot all of a sudden. Like the sun is coming out. It's like toasty up in here. I've got important business to take care of tomorrow. Christy Bull, welcome. I don't even want to deal with people aside from like work. I don't want to deal with anybody. Like I'm not interested in hanging out with people. I'm not at all interested in that. I told you guys my submarine is in the harbor getting repaired. If I'm a submarine, my body, my essence, everything is in the repair facility. Period. What's up, Christy? You have similar energy to Miss Chelly. Okay. You want to ask me a yes or no question? Okay. Pay fancy. Yeah, for sure. I'm good. I finally recognize my worth. I finally realized my worth. Okay, you said, well, Howard, reach out to me. Let's see here. The Fool and the Queen of Swords, yes. Be patient, it's coming. 6 of Cups, first show.
It's 4 o'clock.
You guys can donate. It's $25 for 3 questions or 1 for 15. Obviously, 3 for 25 is better. If you guys do end up wanting to do a reading, let's roll. You guys never deviate from your the 5 values I teach you guys. It's how you lose yourself. see. It's crazy. Like what we put out comes back around in some form or some way or another. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. You guys just want to visualize what you desire. Visualize it and keep working on yourself every day. Don't waste your time. You know, I spent so much time wasted on the phone. So much time. It's really a waste of time, you guys. You know, this time on earth is quite short. Compared to eternity, it's pretty short, the time that we're on earth. And I realized how much time I wasted farting around on the telephone. I mean, honestly, guys. And like playing Nintendo and talking, listening to people's drama on the phone. No, thank you. I told you guys, I have a goal. Okay. My goal is to get myself to the top where I can literally commit my entire life to my family and my community. That's giving back, just literally supporting people in their dreams. I got the 3 of coins on that. Every day, 6 of cups, helping people day in and day out. Takes hard work, you guys. Hard work and dedication. Yeah, long time. Lots of stuff here. I'm looking at these beliefs from therapy. So I have a list of core beliefs. They're not my beliefs. Let me make this clear. This is a generic list. Core beliefs. I am not good enough. Have you guys ever thought that? I am not good enough. Once you recognize your value, you realize that you are good enough. And if someone's treating you like shit, that's their fault. Like, that's on them. Guys, I'm just saying. Like, another core belief a person might have is, I do not deserve love. So you are worthy of love. You are enough. So instead of I am worthless, it's I am worthy. All it takes, you guys, is one person's belief in you, and then you can believe in yourself. 6 of cups. See, that one person to believe in you when you don't believe in yourself in order to believe in yourself. King of cups. So I am good enough is the opposite. I am good enough. I deserve love. See, when you're treated with respect. So I am good enough when you're treated with love. I am worthy because, yeah, you just know you are. And your actions will show that. Actions speak louder than words, you guys. If you're using drugs or alcohol, I don't care if it's pills, you don't respect yourself. No one's going to respect you if you don't respect yourself. So you guys need to cut that crap out right away. Like, if you guys have alcohol in your house, you guys need to dump it down the drain. And don't even tell me that you're going to wait till it's used up, because you had no business buying the crap to begin with. So if you guys want to be blessed, just raise your hand. Yeah, I want to be blessed. Maverick, I want to be blessed. Hey, if you want to be blessed, come on, guys. Queen of Pentacles. Unbelievable. If you want to be blessed, you have to show that through action. And that requires sacrifice. Love requires sacrifice, starting with self-love. Well, what does that mean? Sacrificing drugs and alcohol and sex and spending time on people that have nothing to do but talk about alcohol and drugs and screwing around and all that crap. So that's what self-love is. Love is an action, and it starts with loving yourself. loving your body, taking care of your body. Well, here's another one. A false belief. I am different and I don't belong. How about I belong? I feel like I am a part of. Okay, another one is I did something wrong. Well, sometimes we do. So it just depends. Sometimes it depends. Yeah. Another false belief is I cannot trust myself or my judgment. Wow, there's a lot of ones. These are a lot of false beliefs here. Another one is I am helpless. I cannot stand up for myself. I have to be perfect. Look at that one. I have to be perfect. How about I am okay just the way I am? I am loved and accepted the way I am. I am beautiful just the way I am. And instead of I am helpless, I am powerful. So you're not helpless, powerful. Kiki, she says, will Kay and I get along better romantically this week at work? Okay. So will you guys get along better? Because I got love in my bones, in my body, in my soul. I do. 9 of coins, 7 of wands, and 10 of swords. You are going to have issues. Big time. I got fighting and betrayal. This sounds like this person has some issues. Who is this person? Ew, 9 of swords. Very insecure, nasty energy. Low vibration energy here. This person's very immature. I got the Fool card and the Queen of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, negative energy. 10 of Swords again. Oh my gosh. This person's miserable. Come on, you guys. Here's the other thing. I got to be real. I need to revoke something. My last show today that said just a chat. Yes, he will. I got the 10 of Swords twice. So my last show, I mentioned 12-step program. Okay. And I just want to say this, you guys. 12-step program. How do I say this the right way? There's some good things about it. I mean, obviously you can make connections, and like, for example, I learned how to have more patience, but I've got to be really real with you guys. 12-step program is not honest. And I know that sounds really weird, and you're probably like, wait, what do you mean? Aren't they trying to get honest? No, guys, it's a huge cult. It's a huge cult. They encourage you to stay in unhealthy, toxic relationships, and they brainwash you to believe that you're always an addict. You're always an alcoholic. You're always an addict. It's very brainwashing. And the other program is just, oh, we need to stay with these people. Al-Anon is like, we need to stay with these people because we have this program. And that's so brainwashy, dude. It's so culty. And guys, I'm just warning you guys right now, 12-step programs, it seems good. It's like a false light. Okay. Let me say that again. It's a false light, and it's really controlling, and it's a cult. Both of all the 12-step programs, you're not an alcoholic for life. That is absolutely ridiculous. I'm an addict. I am an addict. I am an alcoholic. That is ridiculous. And the Al-Anon program is full of a bunch of victims, and they are brainwashed to stay dependent on each other and to stay in toxic relationships. So I do not support, how do I say this? Like I said, there are some things I have learned in the program, like patience, but I have known, and I've had a bad feeling, it's keeping people sick, you guys. These programs are keeping people, it's a cult, and it's divergent away from God. And it is keeping people sick. AA is a cult. Yes, that's correct. So I guess I want to revoke my the comments that I made in the last show, because as I'm evolving, and I'm aligning myself, right, with truth. I'm aligning myself. So I want to revoke, take that back, because it's not true. Alignment. So Emrod, give me just a yes or no question. Yeah, Kitty, you can ask a question. You guys, it's a yes or no question, folks. Thanks for liking and sharing my video. Helps get some, people up on here. People in my show. Appreciate it. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's see. Here's what I wrote, you guys, in my journal. Your story is not a waste of time. Your story is valuable. Let's see. We all have a right to share our feelings. There's value in putting your story together, your biography. People do want to hear what you have to say. People do care about you and your experiences. So yeah, this is, we all have a story, you guys. Okay, so do my tattoos intimidate people? I don't read for India. I don't read for India country. You guys cannot accept my financial institution. Okay, so let's see here. So I'm going to ask the opposite question to get your answer. So I'm going to ask, are people not intimidated by your tattoos? So like, are they comfortable? 2 of Wands and the 2 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. And we also have 8 of Swords. It's about 50-50, 9 of Coins. Yeah, you're looking at, so 50-50 is what I'm getting. Some people are intimidated. Look, 2 of Coins. Again, 50-50. You said, will Harry and I turn into a relationship? Hi, 225. Yeah, it's a yes or no question for you guys. Everybody gets one yes or no. All right, well, you and Harry turn into a relationship. 8 of Swords. And we have the 9 of Pentacles that shows you alone, and the 7 of Wands. He's not ready. Not right now. 10 of Swords. It's a definite clear no for right now. Oops. Right now, I got 100% no. And I asked, what about like anytime soon, like after, like mid, moderately? 4 of Swords is a no. 10 of Swords, 4 of Swords, no. At least we have a clear answer, though. I got love in my bones. Marwa, where are you located? Guys, I only read for USA people. There's a lot of psychics here. You guys can go to another chat room. If you're not from the United States, please. I mean, if you don't have PayPal or Cash App, I'm not going to read for you. You said, hey, what's up, Jupiter? Don't fucking tell me what to do. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of my chat room. Listen to that fucking person, dude. I say I'm not reading for India. This person goes, just say yes or no. Like, fuck you, you entitled bitch. Fuck you. No. That's sick, dude. Man, I can only imagine that chick's energy. Like her being with some dude, that's the kind of bitch that goes through your fucking cell phone, demanding. Like, I'm talking about the girl that it's like never enough. Like, oh, who's this? Who's this girl? Ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like that entitled, selfish attitude. Straight up. You said you're an 8 with a 7 wing to the highest degree. I am an 8 with a 7. Yeah. If you guys are like, what is Jupiter talking about? You guys, just Google Enneagram type 8 with a 7 wing. That's my personality type. I mean, I'm going to call that person out. That's not cool. Period. Period, period, period. I got love in my bones. You said, does the person in the gym think about me? Talking from England. England. Okay. You guys do PayPal. All right, let me see here. Page of Wands. And we've got the 5 of Cups and the King of Pentacles. I do sense that this person thinks about you. They're definitely interested. There's been some kind of loss with the 5 of Cups right here. Could be a recent relationship, could be a parent. So they're hurt, they're a little guarded, they have their walls up. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so Lola. Everyone knows it. Oh, no, sorry. Jupiter, you're next, man. You are next. Whatever you want to know. Whatever you want to know. You said, well, I surpassed those in my gym. Okay. Page of Swords and Ace. Woo, this flipped out. I got a solid yes, man. Ace of Cups. 100%. You're welcome, Lola. King of Swords, you demand, Jupiter. Guys, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm so sick of people being like, talk nicely. Like, why? Why am I going to sugarcoat anything? I'm not going to waste your time and pretend. No, thank you. Because I got love in my bones, in my body, in my soul. Yeah, yeah. I do. Ooh. You said I posted a bunch of wrestling clips and Sebastian slid up. Oh, yeah. Huh. Who is Sebastian? Oh, Anna. Let's see what I get. So for Anna, King of Swords and Ace of Wands. It's a yes. New life. I got it. I got it. I got it. See, guys, we attract what we are. If we live our lives as victims, guess what? We're going to attract a bunch of victims into our life. Guys, we have to live our life. We should be living our lives in a positive manner. Otherwise, you're going to keep attracting, people that want to whine and complain and gripe. Like Al-Anon, guys, I know, I went to Al-Anon for years before I saw through the veneer. It took me freaking years, you guys, before I'm like, dude, this is a cult. I remember having these bad feelings about Al-Anon. Off and on, I'd be like, dude, they're encouraging these people to stay with these dumbasses. I'm literally thinking that. I'm like, dude, they're saying, he's just an addict. He can't help it. He's just an alcoholic. He can't help it. Dude, they're making people sick. It's a cult, man. He can't help it. He's got a disease. Okay, that's messed up. So then they become dependent on the program and they're staying in these toxic relationships. And then they're telling the addicts or the alcoholics that they have a disease for life, that therefore they have to say, I'm an addict. I'm an alcoholic. I'll always be an alcoholic. I'm an addict. I'll always be. It's fucked up. Okay? It took me 3 of Swords. It's evil, you guys. It's absolutely evil. It took me a long time to see that crap. Really long time to see through those programs. But you know what? People are like, well, I'm going to go anyway because I make friends. Yeah, with what? People that are victims, people that want to live, that are being choosing to willingly complain and bitch and moan and be victims. You said, first time I've watched you, you seem like a winner. You said you're a winner, disciplined, 6 of Wands. I share with those who want to be a winner. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not perfect. I'm not saying that you're saying that, but I know. I get you. I'm always working to better myself. You said Sebastian is a training partner who comes and picks me up. But you told me yesterday in a reading, he feels like he's less or some shit. Yeah, and he said some stuff to you. He was criticizing. That's clear he's insecure. If he's going to criticize you, he's obviously a dumbass that's insecure. You know what I mean? Like, that's so low. Like, don't even associate with him. He's just going to bring your energy down. Don't even associate with him. You said, I like Maverick for you. Oh, the name Maverick? Me too. That really means a lot to me, though, Anna. Anna says, the first time I watched you, you seem like a winner. You're disciplined, 6 of Wands energy, and I share with those who want to be a winner. I really appreciate that. It's nice. Earth says, yeah, alcohol. You said, yeah, Al-Anon has a lot of problems, though. Alcohol is yeah. You said, can I get a card? You need to ask me a question. Yes or no question. Same thing with Divine. It's a yes or no question. If you guys have specific questions, you guys can donate. It's 3 questions for $25. You'll be supporting my channel and your personal growth as well. So it's one for 15 or 3 for 25. All right. She says, does Alex love me? Okay. Does Alex love you? You have to love yourself first, Angel. 10 of Wands. Not at this time. 8 of Pentacles. He's focused on himself. And the 6 of Swords. No. You can look it up. You can look up the 10 of Wands card and the 6 of Swords. It's a no. Will he eventually love you? Like at some point? Well, that's a donation question. So question 1 could be, will he eventually open his damn eyes, eventually love you? You know what I'm saying? 2, will he eventually show you via action he loves you? Because love is an action, guys. It's a verb. 3, what does your future look like with this man? So these are donation questions, you guys. Example. It's like, as of my birthday this year, something changed. I don't know. I think like in Guardian Angel, I got the 6 of Wands, the same card Anna was saying right here. Something changed on my birthday and I started to like King of Swords. See, I officially started to love myself, like officially, where I'm like, okay, like I am sticking to my standards, my principles. I'm going to stake my sword. I'm going to love myself 100%, stake that sword. And it's really beautiful once you do that, because it's like, you're not trying to get anybody to respect you or love you. You just realize like, no, this is what I deserve. And you express that to the person, like, hey, whatever the examples are, like, right. The biggest thing is that, you can sit down and have a talk with that person and be like, look, I want to have a heart to heart and tell you everything that upsets me, that hurts me. And that person doesn't get defensive. They'll listen and they'll be like, okay, if I hurt your feelings, I'm really sorry. Like, what can I do to make this right? Guys, I've stepped up. And I'm really proud of myself. Whoever's been watching over me, whatever guardian angel, I just got chills. My arm hairs are standing. I could cry because I feel so grateful, honestly. You said hallelujah. Amen. Yeah, exactly. So Divine Roberts, I'm not sure if you're still in here. I'm going to ask my cards, what do I need to know right now? So what do I need to know? Two of Swords, 7 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. I know what this is about. 4 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's showing some love. Aw, okay. You said, does CH have romantic feelings for me? Absolutely. I got the Ace of Swords, which is also known as the Ring. Right here. 100%. 'Cause I got love in my bones, in my body, in my soul. I do, I do, I do, I do, yeah. Guys, like I said, people are either going to come clean and come right, or they're going to exit your life. So it's that simple. For the people that value you, they're going to level up. The biggest thing is that you value yourself. Don't hold your breath. Just value yourself, you guys. Put yourself number one. If they don't level up, they're not worthy. They're not worthy of you. So just love you. First and foremost, number one. If you guys do want to donate, it's 3 for $25 or one question for 15, folks. Don't forget to join my group. I just sent you guys the link. Because I got love in my bones, in my body, in my soul. Yeah, yeah. You guys all have a story. Everybody in this chat room, some kind of unique story to tell. Something. You guys could help people. Just your story alone. I'm going to just share some of my story, okay? And I don't care how it sounds, quite frankly. I'm just going to be raw and transparent. Okay, I wrote, somehow I managed to never touch drugs or alcohol or promiscuity or self-harm throughout my life. Let me reread that intro. Somehow I managed to never touch drugs or alcohol or promiscuity or self-harm throughout my life. I attribute this to God and God's grace. You couldn't pay me to touch that stuff. Life was good between ages 0 to 5. I had a happy family and a happy upbringing. Character. My aunt was loyal, dependable, submissive, as in she was respectful and polite. I guess you could say traditional feminine role. And my dad was masculine, strong and athletic. Both of my parents, adoptive parents, which is what I'm describing, were teachers. I have 2 older siblings, much older, 10 plus years older. So they weren't in the house long. I was pretty much an only child. And like a little background, I'm the only child and I'm also the oldest because my biological father has kids. So I'm now the oldest child. So only child and the oldest child in the pecking order. I wrote, we got along well. My siblings always took me to their games. They were the star players of all the sports teams, involved in multiple sports. I, on the other hand, was more artistic. Actually, I was both athletic and artistic. And I think a lot of that comes from the fact that I'm intersex. My aunt was nice to me from 0 to 5 years old, constantly showing me off to all her friends. Same thing as my siblings. I had bright orange hair. It was orange, guys. Like it was fire rocket, like fiery orange. I said the family got along. Everything was smooth, nice, and traditional. Okay. My therapist asked me when my first trauma was, and I said I was 5 or 6 years old. Why 5 years old? Because my mom started to have an affair at that time. And my dad, Phil, was insecure because of this. It affected him. I'm not sure if he knew exactly what was going on, but I'm sure he suspected it. Divine, I did your question. I got a yes. It's a yes. I got the ring. I pulled the engagement ring. All right. Anyways, that's like a little preview, you guys. Just a little preview into my story. We all have a story. Y'all should write your story. Every single person in here. I don't want to hear you guys say, well, it's not important. Your story is important. Yes, it is. Like, get real. You guys, that's really unattractive. Oh, my story's not important. It means you don't value yourself. Your story is important. It could help somebody. Like, if you guys could, I got the Queen of Coins again. If you guys can tie your shoelaces, there's somebody that doesn't know how to tie their shoelaces. So they could benefit. And I got the King of Coins. I cannot make this up. Look at this. Unbelievable. Somebody can benefit from learning how to tie their shoes because you know how to tie your shoes. So yes, you guys, your story is valuable. All right, guys, I think I'm going to bounce off here. I'm going to watch the sunset. It's really beautiful outside. 2 birds just went past my window, and they were black and white birds. So interesting. All right, guys, I will see you guys later. Please be praying, everybody. Tomorrow is a very big day for me. So pray that everything goes smoothly, and it's for my military. If you guys are wondering what are you doing tomorrow, I've got an entire day. So tomorrow is an important day. Military, King of Coins. All right, guys. I love you. Thank you. And God bless you guys. All right.